Big Blue Nation, what's going on, baby? We just put it to the Dawgs tonight, and it was really good to really see them play as good as they did tonight. Man, it was awesome. We had one of those games where, we started out and we still started out slow. And I don't really, I'm still trying to figure out, why are we starting out so slow? Oh, Taylor, let me tell you about Ashton Hagans. The guy's a freak. And I tell you what, man, I love it. I love how he went home to Georgia tonight. I love how he took the boos from the crowd. And then I love how he shut him up. Because the guy played outstanding tonight. And it was so good to watch that guy to go home. If you go back to the history of our guys going back and playing in our hometowns, there's always so much pressure for a guy to perform, right? Always, there's that pressure. But Ashton Hagans, a guy that should still be in high school right now, the guy went home and he performed at a high level, from steals to points to it was awesome, dude. Yes, I'm going to get to that, Taylor, because I got something on Nick and EJ as well, because that was just great. But how can you not start off a video and not talk about what Hagans did? The guy just showed up and just showed out tonight. We won by 20. He had 20, I think he had 23 points or something like that. And, dude, come on. This is the Kentucky Wildcats. And this is what we did tonight. And let me tell you, man, it was pure beauty to watch us go in there and play the way we played. Now, we still got to work on this start. But, hey, maybe that's our MO. Maybe that's what we do. Maybe we let teams just get up, and then we crush them. I don't know. I would much rather us go ahead and knock them out in the first couple of minutes. But that seems to be what makes us work. So then this is awesome. And before I move to Nick and EJ, PJ didn't particularly play all that well. Reed Travis, he did a couple of things. And Keldon who? Keldon didn't even score tonight, and we won by 20 points. See what I'm saying? He had 23 points. Hagans had 23 points, people. This is Alex, he broke the record, okay? He's the only player in Kentucky history that has had 3+ steals in 6 consecutive games. That's beautiful. That I don't know what else to say, man. How can you not cheer for the Kentucky Wildcats? They came out tonight, man. They showed up on the road in an SEC environment and thumped them. We literally put it down tonight, and it felt good to be able to see that. It was wonderful. And you know what? Earlier today, I did a video, and I said my MVP of the game was going to be the team as a whole. And tonight, I feel like they came out as a team and played ball. And it's wonderful to see that when our supposedly to be our big guys that can't, our big guys who we can't afford not to play well, those guys don't play well, and we still able to go into Georgia and beat them by 20. I don't know what else to really say to you guys. Only self, man, dude, this is it right here, man. And thank you, Steph. I appreciate it. Go Wildcats. This is crazy, people. I was sitting there on the couch tonight, and I felt so much joy inside my heart tonight of watching our Wildcats play ball. And I don't want to get ahead just yet, because I want to enjoy this, because I know what we got coming up in a couple of days on the road again. I understand what we got. So we're going to just enjoy it right here, and we're going to soak this in. Tomorrow we need to get back to business, because it don't get any easier moving forward. it doesn't get any easier at all. So we got to enjoy this for the moment, and then we got to move on. We got to put this behind us. We got to understand that a Georgia is not an Auburn. A Georgia is definitely not a Tennessee. And even this year, Georgia is not even an Ole Miss or Mississippi. So we got to enjoy this game, and then we got to move on. Exactly. We got Auburn. We got Mississippi State. We got Kansas. I mean, come on, people. This is a great win, but we do have to acknowledge what happened tonight, and we have to acknowledge how proud we are as a fan base. How good is it that Duke loses last night at home to Syracuse, and then we turn around and blow out Georgia by 20. See, I'm gonna be a little passionate here for a second, so you guys just bear with me. I told those guys. I told them. It don't matter, guys. It don't matter how we look early in the year. If you're gonna be one of those fans who judge us by how we look early, and you're going to jump off the wagon because, we don't look good, or maybe we're not playing strong enough, or maybe Cal don't call a timeout, I don't want to talk to you. My Wildcats look good, and my Wildcats are getting better. Your Wildcats are getting better. This is the time. This is not the time to jump on. Well, hey, maybe I should just get with the Wildcats now because, hey, they do look good, so maybe this is what I should do. No. We don't want you. Our Wildcats are playing ball, and they getting better. And whether they lose or whatever, our guys are growing as a team, and I'm thrilled. I get emotional sometimes because I'm excited about my Wildcats. So I apologize if I'm a little emotional right now, but I get excited about when my Wildcats play like they did. Coach Cal, I will say this. I really wish that he would allow Nick and EJ to play through their mistakes so they can continue to grow. Because let me just talk about Nick for a few minutes right now. Oh boy, Nick Richards, sophomore Nick Richards. Let me tell you, the guy, exactly, Mike Jackson, I'm telling you, trust the process, always. Nick Richards, man, the guy had confidence tonight. He had some confidence tonight, and you can see. I always tell my own boys, you don't ever put your head down. You leave your head up, and you can see just the process. You can just see how Nick Richards carried his head up tonight, and you can see down the stretch how we need him to be a protector of the rim, and Nick did his job today. I don't care if Nick scores. I don't care. Nick doesn't have to score. It's okay with me. I tell you what he needs to do is he just needs to protect my rim and make people understand that if you come down here, the history of the Wildcats says we're going to put your stuff somewhere else. That's just what we're going to do. So as long as he continues to do that, it's beautiful, people. It's a beautiful process of what we got going on with the Kentucky Wildcats right now. And I, for one, I love it. I look forward. My days are long when we don't play, and I'm very, very happy. Did you see, Alex? Baker actually had a nice shot today. It looked good. I wish I kind of grabbed my face and my hat because I wish the Baker would shoot more. I just wish he would shoot more. It's like he's timid out there, and when he lets it go, you just lean back and it's in. So it's good. He needs to shoot. He really, really needs to shoot. I promise you. But it was just a really good game tonight for our Wildcats, and it was good to see us coming out. You see how it was fun tonight. It looked like the guys was having fun tonight. Even when they was down, it was almost like they was saying, "Don't worry about it. We down." But guess what? That's only for temporary. We're going to come back and we're going to spank these guys. You know what I'm saying? I think we was like 6-point favorites tonight. Whoop. Sorry about that. Sorry to bust your bubble. But we did what we had to do. So it was really, really great to be able to see that tonight out of our Kentucky Wildcats. And Rhonda, I agree with you. I do. It was an awesome game. And you love some Cats. I love some Cats. Maria, go Cats. I'm all about the go Cats. You know what I'm saying? This is Ronnie is just form kind of. Well, you know what, Ronnie? Baker's form might be a little funny, but you know what? If he can put it through the hole, I'll let him put it through the hole. You know, if he can shoot that ball. I'm all about that. And Cal's putting that trust in him His teammates are putting the trust in him, so I think he has to go out and really show everybody. We were 12-point favorites, see what I'm saying? So we blew that out the box. I'm completely. It was good, man. It was really, really good. I'm one of those people where now at 3 o'clock in the morning, like I said before, I won't be up at 3 o'clock in the morning and be like, man, we lost the game, dude. My day's going to be long. Now I can actually sleep the whole night. So I'm happy. If you can't sleep when UK loses, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. It doesn't mean I don't like them. It goes in, yes. It doesn't mean I don't like when, that I'm angry when they lose. It just hurts my soul. I just love this one. I love it. And when I get off of here, I'll probably cry. I go off to myself and I'll probably just cry to myself because I'm just happy. Because it just felt good. Not even that we just won the game, but it looked like we had fun out there. And if our guys can't come to the University of Kentucky and not only win ball games, but have fun, then where else should they be at? This is home, people. When you come to Kentucky to play basketball, when you come to play sports at UK, you want to have fun. You want to enjoy your time. And they enjoyed themselves tonight. So that's what made it so good. Once again, man, it was just a really great ball game. And it was good to see those guys. And, Cal's coaching them, man. And Cal gets angry at them. And that's also part of the process. And people are still learning. So, Blake, let me tell you, Blake, when they lose, I'm just in a bad rut. I'm like, I look at my wife, but like, don't talk to me. Nobody talks to me when UK loses. They just don't do it. So I just like, give me, like my grieving time when we lose is probably, could be about a day or so. I don't listen to KSR. I don't listen to nothing. I just grieve. So, but I'm doing better with that and everything. But I just love my Wildcats, and I'm just really glad that we was able to pull out this win. And you could just tell the Dawgs that, not this time. We came to your house and we showed you guys what it was all about to play for a great program. And like I will always repeat these words by John. Cal, we are the blue standard, the gold standard of college basketball. And I believe that. I really believe that. I don't care how we lost by Duke. I don't care if we ain't won a championship since 2012. I don't care about that. In my eyes, in my heart, in my soul, we still the gold standard of college basketball. So that is, what are my thoughts on? Well, you know what? I have thoughts about the Kansas game, but I'm one of those guys where I'll let that take care of itself when that day comes, because we got a big game against Arkansas this week. And believe me, if you think Auburn's going to let us come into their house this weekend and beat them like we beat Georgia tonight, we're going to beat them. But do you think they're going to give up like Georgia gave up? Oh, no. It's going to be a dogfight. And that's okay, because I want that dogfight, because when it comes tournament time, I want us to know what it feels like to be in a dogfight. Well, we in a fight tonight, but the Dogs didn't really show up because the Cats showed up tonight. I love it, baby. That's it. We are the best. So, now I know, right? When it's just, it's a miserable day after we lose. So we are, we the end all and be all of college basketball. This is who we are, and we great. So does everybody pretty much feel like Ashton Hagans was the player of the game tonight? Because if you don't, then I'm sorry, because he was. Jesus. Let me tell you, SEC is wow this year. I'm telling you, it is wow. And it's great that we're getting the recognition finally. It's great that that the SEC is, and then they're bringing in the coaches. The coaches are bringing in the players, and it's exciting. Now, we're going to win it. It doesn't really matter. Tennessee's doing what they're doing, but we're going to win it. So it don't really matter. We let Tennessee have their glory right now, but we're going to win it. So Tennessee knows that. We know that, and that's all that matters. But everybody's still trying to catch us. And until they catch us, it is what it is. Ashton Hagans put on a show tonight, and you could tell. I don't know if he was really had a chip on his shoulder, But I tell you what, he played like he wanted to show Georgia what they missed out on and how he was Mr. Basketball in Georgia last year, and he performed every bit of it. And I seen his dad during the ball game, and you can see his dad kind of rocking back and forth, saying, "Yep, that's my boy," and then we were saying, "Yep, that's our boy. Ashton Hagans is our boy." And he's part of the family, man, for life, and it's great. It's really great what those kids did tonight, and I'm glad because I tell you what, we got 9 people in the rotation, and all 9 is playing, and it feels good just to see those guys playing and sharing the minutes. I mean, did you guys see even Quickly came off the bench tonight, and he had some good plays. So, like I said, it was really, I mean, even though KJ didn't score. It was just really good to be able to really watch those guys come off the bench with a smile, and it just felt good. So now we can love this, go back to Kentucky, back to Lexington, relax, let this soak in, get it out of our system, and move on forward to Auburn because those guys are waiting for us to come in town this weekend. So I will. My goal is to go live if I can, depending on where I'm watching the game from. Most of the time I watch the game from home. So if I'm able to watch the game at home, then I would definitely be going live right after the ball game, and just to put this on my podcast and everything. So, hey, I love you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching me tonight. You guys are awesome. There's no me without you guys, and you guys make me who I am today, and I truly am grateful and humble that you guys have taken about a few minutes of your evening to come and sit and let's talk basketball with me. I'm the loyal BBN fan on Facebook, on podcast, on YouTube. Check me out. You guys are, I really appreciate all you guys' support. And I love you guys. And we are the Cats. And it is 1, 2, 3, Cats. Love you guys. Have a good evening. And go Wildcats.